Welcome to New Stripe City, a YouTube channel for die-hard Bengals fans. I'm your host, Ace Boogie, and welcome to the new viewers and the returning die-hard subs to the channel. We do weekly interviews here and provide analysis on the latest Bengals breaking news. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. And if you want to know how to subscribe, there's a button below this video, and we also provide a link in the video description. So if you're looking for that, it should be there. So today we're here to discuss whether the Bengals should sign quarterback Joe Flacco. That's right, Joe Flacco, who was a part of the Ravens, had his job taken from Lamar Jackson, then signed with the Broncos just to have an injury and have his job taken by Drew Lock. He is a free agent, and we'll go ahead and get into some of the reasons why the Bengals could be considering signing him. So one of the reasons is because Adam Kaplan of Sirius NFL kind of reported that there's interest from other teams to sign Flacco as a backup. And some people have said that possibly the Bengals could be one of those teams. No one has confirmed. But Joe did say that he still wanted to play in 2020, even after sustaining that neck injury in 2019. And the injury didn't require surgery. However, he was waived for failing a physical with the Broncos, as he wasn't able to obviously pass one with him still recovering. He is expected to be able to play this season, but it still is going to take some time. Now, Flacco went 2-6 as a starter. He only had a 6-5 touchdown to interception ratio, and the Broncos really kind of admitted after a year that kind of failed. So most people are wondering, is Flacco a backup now? And I kind of wondered that as well, because we saw what happened in Baltimore, and he immediately was traded after Lamar Jackson took the starting role there. And I wasn't sure if Flacco was willing to become a backup, especially to someone like Joe Burrow. And in a sense, I'm not saying that Flacco is a threat, but he is a guy that was a viable starter for some time and did win a Super Bowl. So it's a double-edged sword, right? Because those are also things that you could look at to be what you want to have in a mentor for someone like Joe Burrow. You want to have a guy who's been there, who's been to the mountaintop and was able to win a Super Bowl. But at the same time, you don't want a guy there that is potentially adding some competition at the position in terms of having Joe Burrow looking over his shoulder. He needs to be the unquestioned starter for this team. Whenever you're in that situation, whether it's a young quarterback or not, you definitely want to be the unquestioned starter. So to me, it's not like Joe Flacco is, say for instance, Josh McCown. Josh McCown is like a career backup guy. This is a guy that could potentially come in and also be a starter. If Joe Burrow came out and threw 3 interceptions or something like that, and things weren't working well, instead of sticking by him, Joe Flacco probably would be switched to. So we'll just have to see whether Joe Flacco is really in a backup kind of standpoint in his career, whether he's willing to really help Joe and bring that clipboard mentality to the table. We'll have to see. Now, I don't know Joe Flacco from a can of paint, but I had to do some digging to make sure that he would be willing to be a backup quarterback. And one quote that I found is they kind of asked him, would he be willing to sit behind and be the backup and a mentor to Drew Lock? And this is what he said. He said, "I'm probably a little bit more worried about other things at this point. If it has to be that, then I just want to play football. Whether that's here or wherever, if that's what it's going to take for me to get back in and start playing again, then yeah, I'll go the backup route, but you never know what's going to happen in the next couple of months." Now, that could be Joe saying, that's what it is, that's my role now. But is it because he has no choice? Is it because, given the circumstances that he's in, he's not going to be able to be in position to get a starting quarterback position? Those are things that I want to know. But when it comes down to what I think about this situation, yes, I love Joe Flacco coming in to be a guy to teach Joe Burrow about the AFC North. Obviously, with him playing in the division for the Ravens, he knows the ins and outs of a lot of teams, the Steelers, the Browns, the Ravens themselves. So that would be, I think, an intriguing deal. And if we were to go with that, I would at least want to do it on a 1-year deal. My only reservations, as I said, is I don't want anyone to cause Joe Burrow to look over his back, and that is my only concern. So if this does do it, man, I wouldn't be mad about it, because obviously Joe Flacco would be a better backup than Ryan Finley. But part of me also still wants to see what Jake Dolegala can also bring to the table as well. Like I would like to still keep Jake Dolegala on the team in case, because I love his potential, I love his arm, but obviously he's not an NFL veteran. So it really comes down to what would be more beneficial to Joe Burrow, and I think Joe Flacco actually would benefit a lot from coming in as a backup, and Joe Burrow would benefit a lot as having Joe as a backup. So Joe to Joe, I'm good with it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing and sharing this video, and feel free to like this video and comment, because we enjoy great commentary from the diehard fans. This has been New Stripe City, and as usual, I'm going to leave you guys with a who day, all day, every day, and especially on Sunday. New Stripe City is proud to announce that our channel has partnered with Fanatics, an NFL licensed merchandiser for NFL.com and Bengals.com as well. Through Fanatics, you can buy men's and women's and kids' Bengals apparel and jerseys, and also help grow our channel through using the links in our video description. When you do that, it truly helps grow the channel, and we did this because it allows Bengals fans to not only enjoy our content, but also get top-tier authentic Bengals merchandise. So if you're looking to get a new Burrow or T. Higgins jersey, or even a fresh hoodie or a hat, click on the link in our description, and when you do that, it helps support the channel. Now, when you order a rookie's jersey, and that by rookie I mean Joe Burrow or T. Higgins, it's a special event item, meaning that the NFL has to confirm rookie jersey numbers first before sending it out for production and shipment. And also with COVID-19, it also has slowed this process down as well. So one thing that you'll notice is that you may receive an initial delivery date of October, but that is due to those restrictions. I've been told by Fanatics' support team that once jersey numbers are confirmed and the supply is received, that the item will immediately ship out, meaning that you can expect to get your item sooner than October. However, if you have any questions about your order or when it's going to be shipped or any details, you can reach out to the Fanatics support team on Twitter at Fanatics Support. You can direct message them with your order number, and they will give you an update on it. But your jersey is covered for up to 365 days. And this is something that applies to whether you buy it on NFL.com's NFL shop or the Bengals Pro Shop online. We all are under these restrictions, so bear with us. We appreciate it. And as usual, make sure that you're rocking with us on Who Day, all day, every day, and especially on Sunday.